Hey guys, Jen and Kirsten here. We are at Epcot today to go over all the changes that are coming this fall. So grab your blueprints and follow along because there's a lot. In line for Spaceship Earth. Side note, when you're watching this video, anytime you see this pop up on the screen, you'll know that it hasn't been confirmed officially by Disney yet. It is just a rumor. So bear that in mind as you're watching this. If you don't see this, then you know it's been confirmed by Disney. As you can see, half of the monoliths, the Leave a Legacy monoliths, have already been removed. The second half will be being removed probably this fall. There hasn't released a date yet. Please note, these are not leaving forever, they're just moving to outside to the parking lot area. Next big news, Spaceship Earth itself will be closing for an extensive 2.5-year renovation. However, they have not released the date that it will close yet. Okay, I'm going to apologize for the wind, but next up is the camera center. When you first walk into the park, this is the store underneath Spaceship Earth on the right. This will be closing this fall because this is getting turned into the new pins trading store. So the Art of Disney store will also be permanently closing this fall, but they have not specified a date yet, and this building will be going away. Art of Disney will be moving to a new home. With Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios finally coming, kind of wrapping up with their construction and getting ready to open at the end of August, Disney's going to be shifting its gears and moving over here to Epcot. So Hollywood Studios will be almost completely done because all the shopping and Galaxy's Edge will be open by the end of August, and that's the beginning of September is when they start tearing up Epcot. As part of the future of Future Worlds, all of Innoventions West is being demolished. So this entire building, all the way down to Art of Disney, because Art of Disney is part of the demolition, all of this is going to be taken out. Fountain View's going away. The fountain itself, the Fountain of Nations, is going away. And Pin Central's going away. Now, they have not released a date of when this is closing, but I know it will be closing in the fall because this is part of the demolition as well, and it will be moving to a temporary home until they can get the camera center open to be the new pin store. So as of September 8th, that is the day the closings will start to begin. They are doing it in stages. So on September 8th, the fountain itself is closing, Club Cool is closing, the character spot is closing, and then the last remaining remnant of Innoventions West is the Starbucks in Fountain View. That is not closing until November 23rd, and that will be moving to its new home, new temporary home. So with both of these, both sides of the character spot closing, Joy, Sadness, and Baymax, and the Fab 5, which are in this side, or Fab 4, some of the characters, we know where their temporary home is going to be. For those characters, I will show you where they're going to be as we walk around the park. And some, like Goofy's supposedly going to be free roaming for now, and I'm not sure about Donald or any of those. And they didn't like speak to Donald at all. And Mickey, I've seen 2 different places, so I'm not exactly sure where Mickey's going to wipe it. The next of the confirmed closures is here at the Electric Umbrella. This will be closing November 23rd of this year. Now this is not being demolished, it's just being renovated and will be reopening sometime in the future. Mouse Gears will also be closing, but it doesn't have an exact date yet, it just says this winter. So that is also going under a major overhaul and renovation, and there's no date of how long it will take or when it will reopen. Right here in Innoventions East, from about here forward, is all part of the new demolition for the future of Future World. So this will all be going away. Sad. Now with the demolition, the partial demolition of Innoventions East, they are supposedly going to be building a new pathway. I will insert a picture of my lovely artistic rendering right here. They will supposedly inserting a pathway to go directly from the front of the park to Guardians of the Galaxy and what will be the new Disney Play Pavilion, which will both be opening in 2021. With Electric Umbrella closing, what's going to happen to the talking trash can?
Oh, thank you.
Sounds like Myrtle.
Hey, it's mine! It's mine! It's mine! Ouch! Hey, watch it, dude, like your trash just knocked off my shades! Hey, dude, like your trash is totally awesome! Not! Oh, this is my lucky day. French fries!
That's amazing. I'm gonna miss this. So the next couple months are your last chance to take in this amazing 90s decor. So on September 8th, Colortopia and whatever this is will all be closing permanently because this building is going away. I'll never forget the clip from our intro video, our little teaser video of Germ standing here super confused as to why it was no longer, why everything was closed. Oh look, her true colors are showing. My little Sith Lord.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Please step all the way down to the center of the theater. The power of color will begin momentarily.
Probably thinking, what am I doing here? Well, that's very philosophical of you, but that's one of life's unanswerable questions. I have a question for you. What is something you see every day that has a powerful influence over your actions, emotions, and moods, and can even affect the way you think and feel? No, I'm not talking about teenagers. I'm talking about color!
So you gotta press a button and watch multiple colors blend into one. Oh, the camera doesn't. The camera keeps them separate. It's weird. Oh, it's a hidden Mickey. Spring green. Green. Oh, you did it. That was easy.
For them to have a chance to check out our amazing color shadows. These will create shadow puppets, different statues like the Statue of Liberty, or you can even dance. Go ahead, but please do not expect to dance as well as I do. Just do your best. If you back up just a little bit from the
Gotta back up a little
wall, not you, you're fine. You will get a little more color.
What is that supposed to be?
Shadow. And that's a very, very fine bunny rabbit.
Sure.
In a geometric form that flies.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, swooping up the field, placing bopping him on the head.
Now, think about a rainbow. If you get all the colors of the rainbow,
Yay, we did! This is a very bland painting. We need some color up and oh, my tree turned into a palm tree and dropped coconuts. There we go. Now I got the fountain. There's a monkey in their tent. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Bye, everybody.
That was so much fun. I want that in my house. And now we have to find our masterpiece. This breaks my heart that Sum of All Thrills is still there. Like, the machines are still there, the pneumatic arms. But we can't ride them anymore. So sad. So not only was this our first trip to Colortopia, it's also our last because it's closing. And that other little section, that's Nanu's Break. So Nanu's Break and Colortopia close on September 8th. Sad to see this generation of this era of Epcot going away. And this is probably about where the new path will spit you out to head to Guardians of the Galaxy. And I believe the old festival building will become the new Disney play. They replaced all the plants. This was so tall and so gorgeous, and they ripped everything out and put smaller plants. The poor bees. So this is the current festival building. It is currently only used for food and wine, and I have a very nagging suspicion that this will be the last year. Well, maybe not, I don't know. Probably will be the last year for this, because this is speculated to be the new home of the Disney Play Zone. And with the new construction, basically where Club Cool, Fountain View, and that whole section, that's going to be a new custom festival building that's going to be right smack dab center in the middle of Epcot. Super easy to get to. Monorail! So this here is the Odyssey Building. This is used quite frequently for the festivals. There's usually merch. They do the drawing classes, and they do some other little classes in here. This will be the new temporary home of Starbucks once it closes. So I'm assuming either November 23rd or 24th, this will open up as the new Starbucks location. And one of the rumored temporary homes for Mickey is here as well, for the Mickey Mouse meet and greet. And right here at the gazebo in the entrance to the World Showcase is where Daisy is currently meeting. Rumor has it that Daisy's moving out and Minnie's moving in. They have new Illuminations Farewell 2019 ears. Now the only reason only half is lit up is because one half still has the tab, but these are cool. They like have a little light shine on the globe. $27.99. Lee, coming into Canada, your favorite beer stand is gone. Whatever will you do? Just kidding, it is moved to the Canada Festival stand, which is now where you can get the maple popcorn or any of the Canadian beers. So it is looking like the exterior of the rock face of the O Canada building is under refurbishment. It's all covered in scrim now. Stopped here in Canada for a little snack break and to get some water into us because it's not unbearably hot, but it is disgusting humid. Well, this is interesting. The toy box has changed. It is now mostly Winnie the Pooh stuff, and then it has obviously some Mary Poppins and just some of the other Alice in Wonderland and all supplies. But the main reason for the change is that Christopher Robin's bedroom is going to be opening back up this September for a Winnie the Pooh meet and greet, and I'm so excited because I have never been in there. I've showed the Winnie the Pooh merch before, but I haven't seen this line. They have a whole line for Mary Poppins. The hat is $27.99. The shirt, and it's just a normal t-shirt material, is $33. They have a tin sign for 17 Cherry Tree Lane for $21.99. And they have the little Mary Poppins doll for $27. They also have this really cool tumbler. It is not a Tervis for $24.99. And I believe this is a 20 ounce. And look at this gorgeous hoodie. Just has Epcot World Showcase on the front. Oh, this is specific to the World Showcase. That's even cooler. And this one is $50. Then they have this beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous mug that just has Mary, like a Mary symbol, and the handle is the handle of her umbrella, and this one is 20. This is a really cool magnet. It says practically perfect in every way. It's really big for $8.99. They have a Mary figure ornament for $21.99, and her shoe is $25. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited for Winnie the Pooh to come back to the Tin Soldier, because now there will be 3 meet and greets here in the United Kingdom. Mary Poppins, who's actually meeting and greeting right there, right now. She's right there somewhere. Winnie the Pooh in Christopher Robin's bedroom, and then in the front we'll still have Alice in Wonderland. But they're putting a lot of landscaping in. They're really working on the new entrance. Now this gondola line, supposedly the Epcot line, is not going to open with the rest of the gondola lines. So the other 2 lines will open. This one will not be opening in the end of August for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. But why is everything always under scrim? What the heck? Oh, Kermie, how I miss you. I wish they would just leave the topiaries up after Flowering Garden. Alright, super zoomed in, trying not to shake. You can see they put in the whole queue system for the gondola building, but the extra roofing, they put the scroll work on. Very cool. Man, they are booking. And you can kind of see, let me zoom out a little so it doesn't shake as bad. And you can see how it's still all torn up. I mean, it's legit just dirt. They're putting in new drainage and everything. They're really redoing it. Oh, it looks like the scrim is down and they were just touching up the posters and making them nice and fresh and clean looking. Ooh, these do look great. Can tell they are brand new. They are gorgeous. This scrim here is where they're setting up. This is usually where Brazil is housed for food and wine, because they do a whole courtyard with flags and all. And I see they've already started putting the lights up, so they're getting ready. Well, this is usually my cut through to the Kid Cot in the restroom, but it looks like it is currently closed, and it looks like what I can see through the scrim, it's all tore up. So the Liberty Inn quick service in the American Adventure is now closed and will not open back up until November. So I'm assuming this will open up right before Electric Umbrella closes, because it's the only other place you can get chicken nuggets.
I'll be gone till November, I'll be gone till November.
Man, American Adventure is not really available right now, because this whole section is just under scrim. Now this, here in American Adventure, is the Heritage Manor Gifts. This will be closing and will be becoming the new art store. So Art of Disney will be moving to right here. Wow, they took out all of the seating here. This is crazy. I've never seen it this empty. Wow. Not only is the American Adventure like half of it behind scrim, some of this should be for food and wine, but also there is a speculation that with Minnie moving into the gazebo, Daisy will be moving here. So this may also be part of a new meet and greet location for Daisy. You know, I've been here like 4 times and did not realize that they had Awesome Mix themed treats here at the Fife and Drum, which is directly across from the stadium. So they have the Mix Tart, which is a strawberry-filled shortbread cookie. It's basically a Pop-Tart. They have the Awesome Mix Slushie, which is blue raspberry, strawberry, and lemonade. They have the I Am Root root beer float with vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, and mint and leaves. And then the Destroyer Punch, which is orange, pineapple, and lime with grenadine. Galaxy Juice, which is alcoholic, and the spiked root beer float, which is also alcoholic. Alright, so I said we weren't buying anything today, and now I'm feeling super crappy from the heat. So I got the root beer float to try to get some sugar and some coldness inside my body, and Kay got the Awesome Mix Tart, which is basically a strawberry Pop-Tart, but we're gonna break into these and see how they are. Kay's first time watching the Awesome Mix live.
Please, just stop.
Who are you?
Your name's Peter Quill, although there's another name you might know me by. Star-Lord.
Woo!
Nothing? Really? Guys, not important. The important thing is that you can't keep playing that song. Whoa, scale back. Most certainly. Thank you for your help.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. You gotta find a better name for your band. So I want out.
Terry, we are the Star-Lord. Baby, give me one more chance. Tell me that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart?
Okay, so that was my favorite Star-Lord and my favorite lead singer. And she actually gave Star-Lord a high five. Thought for sure she would duck out of it. That show gets better every single time I watch it. Cannot watch it enough. That was your first time, what'd you think? You liked it? She's speechless, it was that good.
Struggling.
Struggle is real. I'm a struggle bus today. I'm a very overheated struggle bus. How are you not dying from the heat?
I don't know.
So Kay is literally jumping up and down because she has never ridden the Frozen Ever After ride. And we got a fast pass for this morning and it was down, so she was devastated. But we got our multi-experience pass and we held out and it opened up and now we're going on.
Elsa wants to give us all some fun. She's making everyone a snowy summer day. Oh, no, say with your sister, because I'm selfish and both true.
For my sister's magic night.
Are you ready to see Elsa?
They were born ready.
Let it go, let it go. I'll rise with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. Oh, I got all wet. And see me cry. Here I am. Never bothered me anyway. Oh, there's a picture?
In the summer sun, just letting off steam. And you guys will be there too. I finally do.
In the summer.
Oh, I know.
Disney nature. Oh, he's not happy that we're watching him take a bath. Sorry. Oh no, this is where I was gonna turn to walk and this is all closed. Wow. It's like they've already started. Half of Epcot's under construction walls already. This is the cut by where the butterfly garden was is now completely covered in construction walls. Okay, but the little rest area behind Club Cool is still open, so we can cut through there. While we still can, we're gonna run into Club Cool. Now this will not be going away forever. It will only be temporarily closed while they find a new home for it. So we'll eventually be coming back. Character spot's right over there for Mickey and his friends. This is where you come in next to Fountain View, and this is where you come in next to Club Cool. This whole area will be closing on September 8th, and this is such a good spot to come and get some AC. And these were my favorite bathrooms. Ugh. Monorail. So now I'm standing by the Imagination Pavilion, which is where Journey into Imagination is, and the ImageWorks What If Labs. In ImageWorks, which the entrance is right around there, ImageWorks is the other rumored possible location for Mickey in the interim until their new meet and greet has been established. And they have not announced where Big Hero 6 or Joy and Sadness will be going. Now, Wreck-It Ralph is already in here, so it would be very easy to add either Joy and Sadness or Baymax in with them. I see the first stand is officially up for food and wine, and that is usually where Flavors from Fire goes. It's been there the last 2 years, so I presume it'll be there again, but that's where those piggy wings are, and there was something else there that we really liked. This is, see how it's just a corridor of scrim and construction walls? This is what the future of Epcot's going to be very, very soon when they start on the hub of Future World. It's just going to be construction walls everywhere. So get ready, enjoy your sights. between now, because everything starts on September 8th. Everything's going to start changing in Epcot. For the better, but it's still going to be changing. So did you guys ever wonder how they held up those wooden construction walls? Here's how. A whole stack of cinder blocks. Very cool. Alright, so that's going to do it for us for this construction update. Oh my gosh, I'm so overheated. So is Kay. It's time to go home. But there's a lot of change coming up, so be ready. But if you like these videos, please click that subscribe button, tap the like, and ring that notification bell so you always know when a new video is headed your way. Thank you so much for watching, and now we're on to the next adventure. Bye guys!